If you clicked on this video, then there is a chance and perhaps even a high likelihood that you are at least interested or curious about meditation, and perhaps you even want to adopt a meditation practice into your lifestyle and make it a regular daily habit. The most common obstacle that I encounter when I'm teaching a new client or a loved one, whomever it may be, is a mental blockage or a mental resistance to the simple idea of meditation and what that entails. They will often say to me, for instance, "Jennifer, I have tried to meditate and I can't. Every time I try to meditate, I'm overwhelmed by my thoughts and I can't do it." Or, "I feel like I'm doing it wrong because every time I try, nothing seems to happen." They express these sorts of thoughts. So if I have just described you, don't worry, you're not alone. You are definitely not alone. Many people have a mental resistance to the thought of meditation. So in this video, I thought I would simply guide you through how I meditate on a daily basis in the morning. And you can do meditation anytime. It's free, and all you need is your body and your breath. The first thing that you will need to do is find a comfortable position. So position your body in whatever way is comfortable for you. It may be a seated position upright or a reclined position. You can lay down. Make the body very comfortable. Ideally, you will want to practice in a space that you can find some relative peace and quiet. I understand it's not going to be perfect and completely quiet and serene all the time, but see if you can find a space, relative peace and quiet for you to practice. So you can actually follow along with this video and listen to my voice, if you will. When you find yourself in your comfortable seat, start breathing and take long, slow breaths through the nose and exhale through the nose. Simply take about 5 deliberate, slow breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. And as you become connected to your body in this way, your body and your breath, start consciously taking an inventory of your body, your physical body. So starting at the forehead, relax the muscles of your forehead completely above your eyebrows. Relax and soften the entire area. This area and in between the eyebrows, completely soften. Soften the cheeks. Separate the teeth and bring the tongue, the tip of the tongue, to the roof of your mouth, so that your jaw may release the tension, and relax all the muscles of the face completely. Moving down the body, relax the shoulders, and you can even roll your shoulders back. Soften the muscles of the arms, moving down the length of the arms to the hands, the fingertips. Take notice of what areas in your body are calling to your attention. Is there sickness or pain or discomfort or disease in your body? Send your positive energy and thoughts to those areas and be with it while you keep breathing, going down, continuing the entire length of your body as you breathe and sit. While you are doing this, you may notice, as I often do, that your thoughts start to trickle in. Thoughts such as what I have to do today, my responsibilities for the day, worries or anxieties that I might have, concerns about my future. All kinds of thoughts start to trickle in. For me, this is inevitable. This always happens. I want to remind you, as I remind myself, not to become attached to that thought, because when we become attached to our thought, we start to confuse ourselves with the thought. We identify with the thought, in other words, or we identify with the anxiety or whatever it is going on up here. And that is the trap, if you will, because the truth is we are not our thoughts, we are not our anxiety, we are the witness, the observer, the non-judgmental, compassionate, gentle observer of these thoughts and anxieties and fears. So when we become attached to those, that's when the sense of overwhelming anxiety and fear and dis-ease, that's where that comes from, is our involvement and attachment to those thoughts. So rather than try and resist that, simply recognize it for what it is. Recognize the thought. Recognize that I am Jennifer having the thought, and I am not my thoughts. And one way that has helped me do this while I meditate is to pick a word, and I just pick an innocuous word like table. And while I'm meditating with my eyes closed and my muscles relaxed and my breathing intact, as my thoughts start to bombard me mentally and I become overwhelmed, I bring my attention back to table, and I recenter and I refocus and I ground myself. It's like an anchor. It's like a mental anchor that I can use. So the mantra can be anything that you repeat to yourself so that you may return back to your body and your breath and the meditation practice. And this is it. That's what I do for 10, 20 minutes a day in the morning and the evening. First thing when I wake up and right before bed, this is what I practice. And everyone has a different way of meditating, I imagine. This is simply what I do, but this practice has afforded me such ease in my life. I don't walk through complete ease, of course, because life is stressful and I have a tendency towards anxiety. So I am always working on this and I am always practicing. And I look forward to my practice because it helps me manage myself. And it helps me cultivate calm and pausing in other areas of my life, which has brought nothing but positivity to me. The number one tip, again, that I want to leave you with is that when you sit down to meditate and you become perhaps overwhelmed of the meditation itself, please keep in mind that there is no failure in meditation. There's no such thing of having a goal or an objective, and that's something that I do too, is I let go of that striving mind, the desiring mind of wanting to be a master meditator or wanting to perfect my art of meditation. That's not what this is about at all. The practice of meditation is just that. It's a practice. Surrendering to the practice is all part of the practice. And in simply doing this, you are succeeding at meditation. So there's no failure in it. There is no such thing as doing it wrong or doing it right. It's the doing of it that makes you a practitioner of meditation. And if you wish to make this a habit in your daily life, I encourage you to write it down if you have to. Write down the reasons why you wish to meditate, why you wish to benefit from this practice, because there are many benefits aside from stress management. There are cognitive benefits and even anti-aging benefits as well to meditation. If you feel like you can't do it, easier said than done, but try your best to let go of that mentality and open your mind and open your heart to the prospect of you becoming a meditator, a person who meditates. I encourage you to at least try. Meditation is completely free. accessible to all, and it has brought wonderful benefits, boundless benefits to my life, and it's cumulative as well. So the longer you practice this, you actually will become a different person. That's what I have experienced. I would encourage you again to start and make a modest goal at first. Start with 5 minutes a day, because everyone can find 5 minutes in their day to meditate. And sit with your breath and be in your body without judgment. Recognize your thoughts when they come. Do not attach to your thoughts. Do not involve yourself with your thoughts, because you and your thoughts are separate. You are the observer. Remember always, you are the silent witness, the observer of your thoughts, your fears, your anxieties. You are not those things. In that mentality, you become free, because you can realize, especially over time, you can realize that you are the conscious being having the thought. You are not the thought. I will leave you with that. I wish you luck. If you have comments or questions regarding meditation, please leave them down below. And as always, if I'm able to, I will offer my suggestions in response to those comments. I thank you for watching. Be well, and good luck. Bye.